welcome back to my channel. I am Kibibi of Kibibi La Vie. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about my 2019 self-care, self-spoiling, treat yourself, whatever you want to call it, routine regimen treatment that I have decided to do for myself. This is for nobody else but for me. Every year I try to have like a different thing I do to sort of like be like my self-improvement, level up thing I do just for myself. So for 2019, I decided to do full body laser hair removal. I decided to do my legs, my armpits, the mustache area, the chin area, just in case for when, you know, those start to pop up. Full Brazilian bikini, which sweet Jesus, the pain. But I keep reminding myself that it's going to be totally worth it. So here's how I decided to do this. Initially, this started out as me wanting to find like a better routine, to whether it's like with better razors or better shaving cream, to stop having like bikini area like irritation and like discoloration. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. When we shave down there, especially if you have sensitive skin like I do, it gets irritated and then it gets discolored, and it's just not a good look in swimsuits. So after spending like weeks like researching, and I, you know, bought different products, I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over shaving. I'm done. Like, I've been shaving since I turned 15. I'm over it. I'm done. Another girl who I know, that she was actually going through the process of doing like full body laser treatment, and she's doing like her arm, she's like everything for her, like complete full body for her. And so I looked into the spa that she goes to, because here's the thing, when it comes to laser hair removal for brown and black girls, the lasers that they used to have was not good for our skin. Like, bad things would happen because it was something about, and I did the research, but it was something about the laser not being able to distinguish between the melanin in our skin versus the melanin in the hair follicles, and it would end up causing like a lot of damage. But now they've improved the technology, and the salon she goes to actually had the laser that's super safe for black skin. And to take it one step further, it actually works more effectively for black skin. So the darker the hair color is, the easier, and the coarser, the thicker, the darker the hair is, the easier it is for the laser to kind of like zap it and get rid of it. So I started doing that in January. The first treatment that I did was, she started with like my legs. She worked up to doing my armpits. Then she did the full Brazilian. So those are the main areas that I want to treat. Before I had gone, I had used my my Tazerac gel, which was like a couple nights before. So she said she wouldn't treat like my face area because I need to have like a break because the Tazerac is so strong. So I was like, okay, not a problem. So with the lower body, that stuff I'm supposed to get done every 6 weeks, and I'm supposed to go back for my next treatment in March. For the upper body, that stuff you do once per month. So I just did my second treatment where it was like under my armpits and then like my facial area. The armpits one, oh Lord, I had to ask her for a stress ball, because let me tell you, like, you just want to like punch somebody out when it's like, when it hits you, like the pain though. I asked her about using a numbing cream, but she said she does not like to use anything, because when you are like exposing your skin to the laser, any kind of product you use increases the risk of, you know, like an adverse reaction or an irritation or an infection. And so I was like, okay, I understand, I'll just tough it out. The legs really weren't so bad. The facial hair area wasn't so bad at all, but that bikini area, oh my God, like, women, we are built to withstand like a certain level of pain that is just, whoo, it was intense. It was like, I had to like, we have slow down. We got to take our time. It was intense. Now, before I go to the laser treatment, there's a couple of things that I have to do first. The first thing is I have to shave everything. Shave everywhere it is that I want to get lasered. It's really important not to pluck because you need to have the hair follicle and the roots and everything intact so you can zap it. And if you pluck it, it's not there and the laser's not going to really have anything to zap, if that makes any sense. So I shaved everything off. I didn't put on any like moisturizer before because again, the less product you have on your skin, the better it is. We did the treatment. It was actually really quick. Like I would say it was probably less than like 10 minutes. So it was a pretty quick treatment. And the spa that I go to is here in Miami. I'm not going to recommend this salon just yet. Let me finish all my treatments because I'm very careful about recommending something if I haven't had like a full spectrum of experiences to be able to honestly say, yes, you can go to this place. So when I'm done with everything, then I'll share the information for the salon so you can check it out if you're in Miami. So it takes a total of 6 to 8 sessions for everything to be completely done. Honestly, after the first session, like I started thinking to myself, how do I know this is even gonna work? Like, how do I know this lady wasn't just like zapping me with some light? And how do I know if it's like actually gonna be effective? Not even like a week after, I was just like contemplating that to myself. I was moisturizing and I looked down at my hand and I just see like little bits of hair and I'm like, what is going on? And I was like, oh, okay. So here's what happens. When you laser your body and the hair will start to grow at a little bit. And after a certain point, which for me was probably like 2 weeks, it just starts to fall out. And so I'm happy that I remembered the girl who told me about her experience and recommended this salon. She told me that was happening to her also. So I wasn't like freaking out like, oh my God, my skin's falling off. But yeah, so it's like I was just moisturizing and then it was just like hair, like little stubbles of hair was just like covering my hands. So the hair was already starting to fall out like on my legs and under my arms. The most drastic place that I've really seen results is on my bikini area. Now with the bikini area, because it was so painful, it kind of looks a little like stripes, so to speak. So there's like rows where it's like the hair fell out and there's rows where the hair is. And when I spoke to her at my last appointment, she said that's normal. It's just, as we sort of do the full treatment, then we'll get everything. So I'm like really happy about that. Another benefit is once you're done with all of the laser, when you remove the hair, especially for us Black girls, because our hair is darker, a lot of times like the discoloration that we see like under our armpits and like around our bikini area is not so much from like our skin being darker as it is just like the hair being darker. It kind of casts a shadow, so to speak. So when all the hair is gone and all the hair follicles are gone, then the skin color should even out and just like all be like one even skin tone, which I would absolutely love because that was a huge frustrating thing for me with like wearing bathing suits and just having like, I didn't like it. Like I know you know what I mean. I didn't like it. So that's my 2019 self-care, self-improvement, level up thing I'm doing just for myself, investing the money to do it because it is not cheap, but I think it'll be worth it. So yeah, so leave a comment below. Let me know if you've had laser hair removal, if you've been considering doing laser hair removal, if you're doing like your own 2019 level up treatment for yourself where this is purely just for you. You're making an investment in yourself, you're spending the money on yourself, and you're loving yourself for it. So yeah, let me know what you guys are doing. Maybe I can get some ideas of what to do for the rest of the year once I'm done with my laser hair removal. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Kisses, bye.